Welcome to Ranger Reviews, a web series where we look at episodes of the TV show Power Rangers and then discuss them. Today we're exploring the 84th episode of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers as well as the 24th episode of Season 2 titled The Ninja Encounter, Part 3. We begin at the command center where Red, Black, and Yellow are still frozen while Billy tries to unfreeze them with Alpha. Tommy asks about the Stone Canyon crew and Mr. Anderson, and Zordon reiterates how they're going to be turned evil by a snake, while Kim complains about the Terror Blossom monster still being loose. Aisha says that they need to figure some way out before we see Zed, who says that he's very happy with how things are going. At least someone is. In the cave, the three talk about how they're going to be forced to use their abilities for evil, and Mr. Anderson tells them to quit their bitching because they're being negative Nancys. Aisha suggests that the Power Rangers will save them, and Rocky says the Power Rangers don't even know who they are, suggesting that the Power Rangers only ever save their friends and no one else. Mr. Anderson is also worried about Jacob, and now we see that Bulk and Skull are still struggling to take care of the baby. And it's kind of nice to see them struggle. They need to change his diaper, so of course there's a diaper changing montage where they waste a ton of diapers trying to figure it out. And then there are a lot of repeated shots here. Now they use Skull's bandana before Skull fires water in Bulk's face. Whatever, great. The alarms are going off in the command center. Apparently the Terror Blossom is by the power plant, and suddenly the device is working now, and all of a sudden the frozen teens are moving again, and it's back to action. All the Rangers look off screen at the Terror Blossom, and holy crap, Zed just makes them giant. They all call out their Thunder Zords, forming the Thunder Megazord while the White Tigazord comes running in. In the cave, Goldar yells at the Stone Canyon trio, telling them to just give up, but also he'll see them later after the conversion's done. Tommy is pulled away from the battle, bailing on the White Tigazord, and Jason and Zach will handle the Terror Blossom apparently. Outside the cave, the four other Rangers teleport in and putties appear, so they fight them. Meanwhile, the Thunder Megazord is still fighting against the Terror Blossom while Billy and Trini come running into the cave. Billy wrestles the snake like a goddamn idiot, while Trini just fires her blade blasters at the shackles, and she grabs Mr. Anderson, teleporting away. Now, Adam, Rocky, and Aisha are free, and they come out, fighting the putties with total ease. Kim tells them to aim for the Z, and Aisha gets it right away. Honestly, these three are pretty decent fighters, so nothing to complain about here. Also, we're intercutting all of this with Billy wrestling a plastic snake still. God bless this show. The Thunder Megazord finally pulls out the Thunder Saber, killing the Terror Blossom. Thank God! Meanwhile, the others are done with the putties, so Pink and White, with Rocky, Adam, and Aisha, run back into the cave because they're confused as to where the Blue Ranger is. And Kim just yells, "Billy!" in front of the other three guys, before Tommy throws a snake and Kim just zaps it. They take Billy's helmet off right away so that he can breathe, and Billy is like, well, crap. And Kim and Tommy also take off their helmets, revealing their identities to the others. Why did they do that? Trini returns Mr. Anderson, telling him he's up the hill and he's fine. Mr. Anderson comes running back to his son, finding Bulk and Skull there with him. Also, Zed is mad about how terribly written this three-parter was. At the command center, Rocky, Aisha, and Adam are there now too, and according to Zordon, Alpha did a background check on them to find out that they're squares like the rest, so they take a solemn vow to never reveal the identity of the Power Rangers by repeating the cringiest thing ever. At the park, Bulk, Skull, Mr. Anderson, and Jacob are hanging out, while the 6 teens that still work on the show come up, talking to them. Mr. Anderson wants Bulk and Skull to babysit some other time as well, since, you know, they're so good, and Bulk and Skull run away while Kim and Aisha high-five. Take that, Trini. This three-parter could have been a single episode incredibly easily. It's insane how much they stretched this out. And honestly, it doesn't make any sense why Adam, Aisha, and Rocky even found out about the identities of the Power Rangers. But I guess I don't mind it as much as I could. I think that there's some interesting story potential there, but it's pretty clear the three of them are already stepping into the roles that's been left vacant, whether they're supposed to or not. So how will the status quo be handled now that 3 randos from another town know who the Power Rangers are? Find out in the next episode, but until then, may the power protect you.